Hello, everyone. We're going to start our lesson off with a story because the illustrations really do a great job at kind of giving some examples for this lesson. So, this story is called Mouse Shapes. The mice were running from the cat. Hurry, said Violet. Let's hide in here, said Martin. After a while, Fred said, I think we lost him. Look, we've been hiding in shapes, said Violet. We can make things with them. Here's a square. A triangle on top makes a perfect home for a little mouse. A triangle and a rectangle make a tree, said Martin. This circle is the sun. But these triangles are different, said Fred. Triangles are tricky, said Violet. But any shape with three sides is a triangle. Fred put two circles on a rectangle. It's a wagon for the little mouse in the house, he said. Two diamonds make a book for the little mouse to read, said Violet. Here's one oval, two circles, and eight triangles, said Martin. It's a fish. Watch out, the cat likes fish, said Violet. Hey, let's make the cat, said Fred. Violet put on the eyes and nose, Fred stuck on the ears, and Martin added the teeth. It looks just like the real cat, he said, only better. Just then, the real cat pounced. The mice ran away and didn't come back until the cat was gone. That cat's too sneaky, said Violet. If only we were bigger. I have an idea, said Fred. The clever mice got to work. Soon they made three big, scary mice and surprised the cat. The cat ran away fast. What a scaredy cat, said Violet. Now what can we do? What can we make for the little mouse in the house? It's time for lunch, said Fred. Let's make him some Swiss cheese. So they did. What I really liked about the story again was the illustrations. So we are using our geometric shapes that we will review in a moment to make art. And to do that, we're going to combine them to make different shapes. So just like here, the mice combine circles and triangles and rectangles to make larger mice. They also use circles and triangles to make a cat. They use triangles and ovals and circles to make a fish. So again, these pictures were really awesome to kind of get your mind going. So for today, again, you guys have some, if you were in school on Thursday or Friday, I went around and I passed out to make sure everybody had some of these pattern blocks. These are going to be really good for tracing if it's hard for you to draw some of these shapes. And again, you don't have to, you can freehand them, but definitely I would recommend if you have them to use them. Now, if you weren't in school, at the very end, the very last slide here, I have included them nice and large. So you can either trace them, you can print them out that way, so you can trace them or cut them out, whatever is easier for you. So again, we are talking about our geometric shapes. So geometric shapes are those basic shapes you use a lot in math, especially in kindergarten and first grade. You guys will have used these a lot. So circles, triangles, squares, hearts, anything you see here that's very simple. Usually these objects are shapes that humans have to create. You don't often see these occurring naturally in nature. So with these geometric shapes, you are going to combine them to make different art, whatever you would like to make. For example, I used all of those shapes and I made a robot. I also used all of those shapes and I made a cat with some yarn and a table and a lamp and a fishbowl. Doesn't matter what you decide to make, but when you are done, you must color it beautifully. You do your best coloring. If you have a creature that's outside, the sky doesn't suddenly stop up here. It goes all the way down to the horizon line. Same in indoors, the wall comes all the way down to this horizon line where it meets the ground. Because you guys are learning at home, if you would like to copy either this one or this one, you may. However, I would love to see your own creation. So you can maybe be inspired by, make a different robot. But again, if you're really stumped, I know it's hard without a teacher at home. You may copy this one or this one. But again, I will say it one more time. I really, really, really would love to see your own ideas. But again, I'm excited to see what you guys come up with and how awesome you did at coloring in your picture. I believe this project will be a 1-day project and we will move on to a new lesson next week. I can't wait to see how they come out.